welcome to my channel. My name is Aimee.The.Infamous. If you are new here, I appreciate all my new subscribers. If you want to get notified every time I post, go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when I do post. We have a lot of really fun topics and pick-a-cards on here. If anyone's ever interested in booking a personal reading or following me on other platforms, information to do so is in the description box. If you are new to pick-a-card readings, you're going to choose the pile or piles you are most drawn to. Go down in the comment section or the description box and click that pile or piles. Today we're going to be figuring out what should you be doing next. I know some of us want advice. We're like, oh, I've been doing this for a while. I kind of want to move to something else, but I don't know what I want to do, or what should I just do next in general in my life. So we're going to get messages on that, okay? So pile 1 here is fresh linen. That's what that's called. So if you're drawn to pile 1, that's what you would choose. It's like a clean laundry smell. Pile 2 right here, this red one, is a harvest berry, all right? And then pile 3 is coconut lime. All right, so choose the pile or piles you're most drawn to. I'm gonna go ahead and start with pile 1. Hey pile 1, thanks so much for joining. So let's go ahead and get a current energy or a recent past and see kind of what you've been going through. That way you'll know if this is your pile or not. And that way we can also see what's next by checking the current.
All right, so show me just 3 cards to show me what the current is for my pile 1s.
Okay, so we could have something here to do with money. I'll lay that there for you. Maybe some of you feel trapped with money. I feel like with this here, you guys been feeling like you haven't been showing your true self or doing something that makes you feel full. One more card, please. All right, we have one fall out, so let's pull that one. And on the bottom of the deck, we have this here. So yeah, I feel like you guys are like in the process of reinventing yourself or reinventing what you want to do for a career maybe. But you're like, what do I want to do? And I feel like I'm getting this feeling of a little bit lost maybe on what you want to do for career, or you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to make it happen. Okay, and that's why we have this anxiety here on the bottom, trapped in the thoughts. Okay, so let's see what you should do next.
What should my pile 1s do next? What should they do next?
We got here Sagittarius I. All right, let's pull another one. We got here Mars. So whatever vision that you're having, I really feel like you should be actively working towards that. There's something that you know you want. You know you want to be doing this. Again, you just don't know how to make it happen. So with all that being said, you know what to do next. You just don't know how to do it. That's what I keep getting here. So let's pull a few tarot cards. So as I'm looking at these numbers here, 5 is creativity for me. Some of you could be seeing 1212 or 555. The Sag here is reminding me of childlike energy. So I feel like some of you may want to let your child self shine through your creativity. I feel like you're supposed to do what you're wanting to do in a creative way, in a childlike way, and let your inner child shine, basically. Okay, so what should you be doing next? We got that.
What should pile 1 be doing next?
The Empress. Let's put that there for now. You need to follow through with your ideas. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to play dress up. Dress for the job you want. You guys ever heard that saying? I feel like it's so true. I feel like this is what you guys need to start doing. Getting up earlier if you need to do that. Taking time for makeup, hair, whatever the case. Some of you might want to be quite literal actors, whether it's you having your own acting career, like you're just acting on YouTube or Facebook, or you want to actually apply to be an actor on something else, okay? But this is giving me vibes of that. Spirit just, I don't know if you guys heard that little thing, or it's like this. It's more like that, but it's very, very light. So I feel like that was Spirit just confirming that right there, okay? So don't be afraid to be dramatic, is what I'm getting. Be dramatic. Some of you might want to wear more purple to kind of bring that royal energy in. What should they do next? So yeah, I feel like this new thing you're wanting to do is healing your inner child. So not only are you leveling up with your career, but you're also healing your inner child at the same time. So with all that being said, I'm about to pull from the channeled messages here that I have. So let me get those. All right. So let's pull from the new channeled message box that I have. What should pile 1 be doing next? Ghosted. So you're needing to ghost people. You probably already know that. You need to cut people off. It doesn't matter who they are. If they really are there for you, they're gonna understand that you gotta put yourself first right now. What should you be doing next? You're a puzzle to me. So yeah, you haven't figured out yourself fully, so you need more time alone, away from social media, just time to go within and figure out what you want. I would say more meditations and things like that. I would say if you're gonna hang out with people or friends, they have to kind of want the same thing as you, and maybe where you lack ideas, they will gain ideas, okay? Whether this is friends or, you know, a lover's down to do this with you, like this creative project with you. What else? What should pile 1 do next in their life? It says you're good and bad. What should pile 1 be doing next? Now that they want you, you don't want them. Wow. Did you see that, guys? All the power just went out. So ex-friend, I feel like you guys are just going through a stage of cutting people off. Cutting people off that don't match your vision or that aren't determined, you know? So I would say spend a lot of time alone, journaling and things like that. It says here, unlock more DNA or gifts. So a lot of what you need to be doing is just unlocking your DNA, unlocking your gifts, meditating, because you're going to get more ideas that way and you're going to get more answers on what to do next. But it's definitely something creative. You should definitely be in the creative field. Some of you you can either heal your inner child through what you're doing creatively, maybe funny stuff, or quite literally doing creativity like kid channel. You know, like those kid channels, like where there's like people playing with slime or something like that. It could even be something like that. Something totally different than what you're doing right now though. Okay? So it seems fun to me. It seems like it's very fun, very childlike, what you're supposed to be doing next, okay? But you may have to cut people off first. So I do feel like you guys would be really good at working with children, but not directly working with them, if that's making sense here. So I'm going to leave this one here. We're going to go to pile 2. Thank you so much for joining pile 1. If you would like to book a reading that's more personal for you, hit me up in the description box. Just email me. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your pile. Let's go ahead and get a current / recent past energy. That way you can know if this is your reading or not. And it'll help us to pull what's next too, what you should be doing next. So let's just get 3 cards for what pile 2 has been recently going through, or, you know. Okay, so this is letting me know you have been bored with what you have been doing. Okay, you're tired of the same routine, you're tired of the same job, you're tired of something that's boring to you, you're uninterested in it, and you're looking for something new. Okay, and you could be feeling like you're too comfortable. You could be feeling like you're just ready for the next challenge, like you've outgrown whatever you've been doing, okay? Or you just need to spicing it up. So with this being here, you feel lost though. You have no idea what to do next at all. Or you just feel like you're losing yourself due to the same routine or being bored, you know? Like you're living a lie. So yeah, the Fool just came out. You're definitely ready for something new here. So that's the current energy, okay? Or recent past energy. So let's see what you should be doing next. We got here creativity. So some of you could have came from another pile. And we have Chiron healing. So this is telling me you may be supposed to heal people through your creativity. This could be writing. This could be, you know, some type of spiritual content, some type of content through healing others. It could be teaching them, you know, some sort of teacher, some sort of language speaker, just teaching people how to do stuff through your creativity, okay? Or like telling a story through it to help heal others, okay? This could even be using your own life stories and your creativity to heal them. It's also giving me comedian vibes. Some of you may be very funny. Like you might make fun of yourself, but that's, in a way, it's like healing yourself, I guess. Like to make it a joke instead of making it so serious, you like make it more funny. So definitely healing through creativity, healing other people through your creativity, okay? So let's see what you should do next. Let me pull some more tarot.
So I can't help but notice that this person's laughing. So I do feel like you guys are supposed to do something to like make people laugh in some way. You hear the Ace of Cups. We got here change.
But there's a broken heart here. There's a broken heart on this wheel. So I feel like I said, like using things that have hurt you as a joke, and it's also healing yourself, but it's healing other people that are going through similar situations as you, like making it funny somehow. You got here the Magician. So I think you guys would be great manifestors if, you know, you got into that. If you got into manifesting or focused more on manifesting, especially through using wands here. I'm seeing wands. So I do feel like I want to pull some channeled messages, but let's pull one more tarot card. What should they be doing next? Wands, yes, something new, a new passion, okay? I do feel like I said, it has to do with making people laugh. And you're not going to start off like a pro at it, but you're going to get there. You're going to take the steps and get there as you should. Okay, let's pull from here. What should Pal 2 be doing next? You guys have a lot of relatable stories, I feel like. Know thyself. And no one knows you better than you. So I feel like talking about these things that you have went through. Some of you might want a partner to do this with, like a comedian podcast. Maybe you want a partner, or maybe you don't want a specific partner, but you want to have people in and out, you know, like different guests. And it says here 1 million. So that's definitely making me think that you guys are supposed to have quite a bit of followers for this pile. Trouble follows them. So if you ever felt like trouble has followed you, or just like weird stories, weird things always happen to you, it's so that you can use this to tell stories and like be funny about it. Okay? Turn it into a joke. And then it says troublemaker. I can't make it up. Troublemaker is here next. So beef for life. So yeah, I think you guys are just supposed to talk about the things that have happened to you. Heal nervous system. So it's gonna heal your nervous system to do this too. Instead of, because it's going to change your perspective, and instead of looking at it in a serious way, you're going to look at it in more of a laughable way, and it's going to heal yourself in the process of this, especially if you guys have anxiety and you know, things like that. It's all mental. Yeah, it's helping you to change other people's perspective on it too. So in the meantime, you are healing people. Like, this could be some deep stuff, and you're turning it into funny somehow. So that's what you should do next. I'm gonna leave this here. I definitely say some type of comedy and healing through laughter. So yeah, bye guys, thanks for joining me. Hello Power 3, thank you so much for joining me. Let's see here, don't mind this little candle drip. Let's see your current energy first, that way you'll know if this is your pile, and that way we can just see what you should be doing next through seeing the current energy or the recent past. So what is Pile 3 currently going through? Okay. Get our first card. Oh, and we get our next card.
And
I feel like some of you are you could have had an ego death. Maybe you knew it, maybe you didn't know it. It could be a spiritual awakening for some, but you're also having a rebirth right now too. And I feel like you're going through a part of your life where you're feeling like you might need to cut people off, lay boundaries with people, just stay firm on what you say. And that's the current energy. You could be feeling like you had to cut off old lovers, old friends, or whatever. Just lay boundaries down, even with yourself. Like, if you tell yourself something, you try to make yourself go through with what you say. That's the energy you've been in recently. Okay, so let's see what you should be doing next. The first two kind of seemed like career messages. I'm not sure if I'm getting that with this pile. But let's see. What should you be doing next? We have here partners. What should pile 3 be doing next? Some of you could have chose more than one pile. So, you know, if you did, then you might have career messages plus this message, whatever this is. Mars Force. Wow. This could definitely be, you know, with love, making sure you set boundaries on early in with love. I feel like we should pull one more for this pile, which I didn't do that for the other ones.
But let's go ahead and do that now. There we go. All right, so
balance. So this is you balancing out your partnerships. Things, I feel like you're already doing what you should be doing next. But you're needing to communicate what you want. You need to communicate how you feel. Whether it's partners, you know, like friendship partners or lover partners. I think you have been way too giving, and it's time for people to give to you. And if they can't do that, you're needing to cut them off. Okay, so I think you're going through testing people right now. And that's what you should be doing next. Some of you, if you're like in marriages or you're co-parenting, even if you're not in a marriage with the person you are co-parenting with or even dating them, this is learning how to get along, how to see each other's points of views, you know what I'm saying, without anger, without cruelty, you know. I also feel like this is you being fair. I feel like you're trying to understand other people are understanding you, and if they don't, you're not gonna get angry, you're just not gonna deal with it. And that's what you should be doing next. Let's pull some tarot though so I can get more information. Now, if you don't have children, leave that part out, but maybe this is how you get along with people, trying to see it through different points of view. Spirit is really big right now on how you speak to people, how people speak to you, seeing things from different points of views, not taking everything personal, things like that. Whether it be your partner that you're married with, business partners, all of that. I really do feel like Spirit is wanting you to have partnerships, but healthy ones. So they're not telling you to cut everyone off. That's not what I'm getting. Like, sometimes you need alone time, you need to cut everyone off. That's not what I'm getting for this. You need people for you. You need people, but you need the right people. Okay, so what you should be doing next is getting rid of the toxic people, getting rid of addictions in your life, people that, you know, make you tempted to do addictions or just unhealthy things. You need to get rid of them, you know, or if you tell them what you want to do and they're not doing it, or they're tempting you to still do bad after you told them, just, you know, get away from them. You need to be around like-minded people right now. What should you be doing next? Most of you, yeah, it is like battling addictions and like just getting rid of toxic people or fixing it so that it wouldn't be toxic, right? What should you be doing next? What should you be doing next? There's a card that fell, so. See, so Six of Wands is fame, recognition, popularity. So making a decision. Some of you wanted to be famous, or you wanted your business to be well known, but Spirit is saying, are you actually going to work towards that? Is that something you actually want, or is this ego based? And you need to go within to figure it out, because some of you are meant for it in this pile and some of you are not. You just think that's what you're meant for. So needing to go within with that. But putting in work, I feel like you guys do need to put in work right now. I do say Spirit wants you to start working out next in your life. Let's pull from the channeled messages. What should you be doing next? Spirit's proud of you, because I feel like you've already been making steps to do it, but you just need to do it a little more. Hidden in plain sight. What should they be doing next? The answers are within you. So some of you are needing to go within, or you've already told yourself what you need to do. Some of you have daddy issues that you need to be working on. Liquor, yeah, some of you need to stop drinking or drinking so much, or whatever habit you have been doing with that addictions there. And you're needing to put yourself first. So if people are okay with you putting yourself first, keep them in your life. But if they're not, they need to go. So Spirit is saying to make a plan. Make a plan. Write things down, pros and cons, stuff like that. What should pile 3 do next in their life? What should they do? They're saying to really make a plan and chase your dreams. If you guys do really want fame, go for it. But your destiny will never be to be famous. That just comes with it. So you need to think of what you're actually meant to do first. That will bring that in. You know what I mean? You need to get rid of these like addictions. If you have any addictions or fears, like really bad fears or anxiety, you need to get rid of that before you do anything. Before you make a plan, before you do any of that, you need to work on your mental health. That's mostly what I'm getting here. New levels, new devils. So you are going to have people that are like clout chasers or just trying to, you know, be next to you because they know you're going somewhere, and you need to be careful of that. What should you do next? Seasonal. So right now, do the things you need to do, work out, you know, go to the doctors, do all that stuff, fill out your feelings, get rid of these addictions. And then I feel like everything else is going to become a lot more clear to you, who belongs in your life, who doesn't belong in your life. I feel like you're going to be meeting new people. I feel like you shouldn't completely close yourself off. If anything, I feel like you should be meeting new people that are goals for you. Like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do that. This person's doing that. I need to get in touch with them and be around people that are already where I want to be. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm feeling here too. And let's pull one more. Past life. So you need to completely let go of your past life and all the people in it if it didn't serve you. Some of you had a bad past. So you need to completely wipe everything out, everyone out that doesn't serve you. If there's people from your past that you feel like, okay, respect my boundaries, they're not tempting me to have bad addictions and stuff like that, then they can come with you. But I don't feel like that's going to be very many people. I feel like you're going to have a lot more new friends that you should meet, you should be open to. And, you know, some of these are exes and things like that. And if you do co-parent, you know, that's, you guys are going to figure out a way to, you know, see each other eye to eye through communication, okay? I feel like that's what's next for you, is mostly just focusing on your mental health and your partnerships with people, finding the right people, getting rid of the old ones, okay? And if you can't get rid of them, like I said, co-parenting, you're gonna find balance with that, okay? But see it from their perspective too. If they don't want to see it from your perspective, don't fight with them. Just simply walk away, ignore it if you can, come back at a later time. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for this pile. I'm sure you guys might have chosen another pile as well, but that's what I'm getting for you right now. Releasing old energies as well within your body that don't serve you through healing. You know, some of you need to stretch, work out to do that. So that's why I was saying that here. So I hope this reading helped you, pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know down in the comments what pile you chose, if this resonated for you. Bye.